So first, let me share my PPT. So actually, this meetup is for Abundance Challenge Group Meetup. And the session breakup is like this: deep breathing for 2 minutes and brief self-introduction for 2 minutes, gratitude for Abundance Challenge, and reflection and intention setting for 2023, along with some fun activities. In between, you will be having some fun activities. Okay. First, let us start the session with 2-minute deep breathing. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Gently close your eyes. Take 3 long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. While you inhale, breathe in all positivity in your life. Happiness, peace, joy, and everything positive in your life you breathe in. And while you exhale, breathe out all negativity in your life. Sadness, anxiety, stress, depression, anything negative in your life, let it flow out. Take one more long, deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, gently, you can open your eyes. How do you feel now? So, hope you might feel little bit relaxed now. So, next is a brief self-introduction. So, many of you know, as I am Vasantha Vivek, an engineering college professor turned into a certified mindfulness coach, and my mission is to transform 500 plus souls from stress to bliss in 2023. And also I am a blogger, blogging at My Sweet Nothings blog for almost 8 years, and I blog mainly about blogging, mindfulness, mindset, entrepreneur life hacks, and other things. So this part of introduction is a well-known introduction for my friends and my social media friends. But I have another backside story also, like Basha. So எனக்கு இன்னொரு கதையும் இருக்கு. So which is not known to much of my friends. So why an engineering college professor turned into a mindfulness coach? I turned into a mindfulness coach not with a passion or not with my desire, but I am forced to change from my profession from professor to a mindfulness coach. I love teaching very much. I am basically a born teacher. I call myself like that. So I enjoyed very much in the professor life. In an engineering college, I almost served for 17 years as a professor in an engineering college, Kovilpatti. But all of a sudden, one day, my left eye, my retina got detached. And I lost my vision totally in my left eye. It went black. So I went for a retina displacement surgery in an urgent manner, and my retina got positioned back, and I recovered my eyesight in that left eye. Even though I got my eyesight recovered, I have poor vision in both my eyes. I have only some extent of 25% vision in both my eyes, and I am able to manage with my contact lenses only. I can't survive without my contact lenses and spectacles. And this surgery and the post-surgery was a very traumatic one for me. I went into a depression, and I was in a darkest phase of my cycle, my life cycle. So that I was making mess out of my life and also with others in my life. So that I was shouting at everybody, and I was making everyone suffer in my family. At that time only, I decided I have to get out of this darkest phase. Basically, I am a extrovert person. I easily move with other people and make friends with other people, and I am a happiest person by birth. But this surgery and post-surgery made me to a depressive person. Even I attempted suicide 2 times in that phase of my life, but I survived. And at that time, I decided to get out of that depression and anxiety cycle. So I joined as an Isha member. I am an Isha member. With the help of Sadhguru and other practices, I came out of that darkest phase in my life. Whether that is the end? No. Second time also, I got attacked by anxiety and depression when I went to South Africa with my hubby to have our life there. My son also shifted his school to South Africa, but only 5 months I can be able to survive in South Africa. I can't live there alone. So that second time I got depression and anxiety almost 1 month. I was in anxiety and depression. I will not be talking to anybody in the house, my son and also my hubby. So my husband decided that I was in a depression condition again. So we shifted back to India. Only 5 months I survived in South Africa. Then I returned back to India. And that is second time. Whether my anxiety ended there? No. Third time also I got attacked by anxiety and depression during 6 months back, when I was in a condition, my son is going to hostel for the first time ever in his life. So that separation anxiety made me to go into depression once again. And I had medications during those 3 times, and also I had my mindfulness practices and everything. And so that I am able to recover from my anxiety and depression not very easily, but comfortably I got out of that. So all this, my self realization and all this made me that I have to help women. Those are in the mid-aged women have so many difficulties due to the hormonal problems. So I wanted to help the mid-aged woman to get out of stress and to move into bliss. So I got my certification from Happitude Global, and from 2021 onwards, I started to explore mindfulness as a mindfulness coach, and also started to help women to transform from stress to bliss. So hope you might have got some kind of inspiration about my life. So you can unmute and share your comments about this.
It's very hard to follow up after hearing that. It takes a lot of courage to, first of all, acknowledge that one is anxious and depressed. And it takes even more courage to work on that and come out of that, and then to use that to help others, because so much energy will go in trying to, find peace for yourself, to use that energy to help others. Really something else.
Yes, Kripa, you are right. And that too in South Indian lifestyle, anxiety for a woman is not at all acceptable. They won't recognize that. And it will be biggest struggle, and all will say that if during that anxiety and depression cycle, I will not be doing any work. I will not have any interest to do any work. I will be lazily sleeping, always sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. I thought sleep as my escape thing. So nobody will accept that case, but my family supported me and helped me to recover from that. So I am here to help women. If they are having any problem, I am here to help them to recover from it. So moving on to the next part of our discussion, gratitude for abundance challenge. So this is the time for you to speak. How did you feel about the abundance challenge? What you learned from it, and what you are taking with you from that abundance challenge? You please say, or you can express yourself.
Yeah. So for me, I think the biggest thing was getting back to like writing or journaling itself. I was a person who used to have, I've had a diary since I was, or a journal since I was like 13 years old. I used to have this habit of writing every single day at the end of the day and all. Somewhere through college and then work and all of that, that habit started to slip away. And I found that I started to write only on the days when I was very, very, very low. Yes, I never wrote when I was happy. So I think the abundance challenge just forced me to write every single day, irrespective of what the mood. And I'm continuing with gratitude journaling since the new year began. I've been making the time, no matter how tired I am, somewhere at the end of the day, I'm finding the time to make sure at least 3 things, sit down and list it out. Just write a small gist of what my day was like, and just write my to-do list for the next day. And it's been nice.
Oh, nice hearing, Kripa. Thank you. So at least it has triggered your writing back. I know well, you write well, and also you spend time for jotting out the content very well. I know you. So this challenge help you. I am happy about that. What about Susie?
Ma'am, actually, this abundance helped me a lot to discover myself more. நான் நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்த மெடிடேஷன்னா வந்து சும்மா அது பிரீத் இன் பிரீத் அவுட் அந்த மாதிரின்றது. அப்புறம் உங்களோட அந்த சேலஞ்ச் 21 daysல அந்த குரூப்ல இருக்கும்போது தான் வந்து அஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ், அப்புறம் அது என்னென்ன பண்ணணும், ஒரு பெய்ட் பில் கூட வந்து எழுதுறது, அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து அந்த மெடிடேஷன் வந்து ஒவ்வொரு தடையும் அவங்க சொல்லும் போது ஒவ்வொரு இது இருக்கும்போது டிட்டாச்மெண்ட் பண்ணணும், அந்த மாதிரி விஷயம் நிறைய கேட்கும்போது வித்தியாசமா இருந்துச்சு. இப்படிலாம் இருக்கு, நம்ம வந்து இப்படிலாம் இல்லாம நம்ம வேற ஏதோ நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம் அப்படின்றதெல்லாம் எனக்கு புரிய ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. அது ஃபுல்லா பண்ண முடியல, லீவ் பசங்களுக்கு லீவ் அந்த மாதிரி இருந்தனால ஃபுல்லா எழுதி பண்ண முடியல. கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் அந்த இது பண்ணேன், ஃபுல்லா கன்வே பண்ண முடியல. அதான் அப்படி சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு. தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.
நைஸ் ஹியரிங் யூ. அண்ட் you can practice those meditation whenever you want. That meditation audios are available with you. You can practice once again. In one of my friend Anupama is doing second time the same challenge by herself.
Okay.
So I did it the third time when I conducted this challenge for you. Originally I did it with Ishita, and second time I did for another group, and third time I did for your group. So every time when you do the challenge, it will give you some different perspective. So in this, all the credits goes to Deepak Chopra and his team for making that challenge a wonderful experience for all of us. And it has been given for the coaches like us as a free one to conduct these kind of 21-day challenges. So I am planning to have more such a free challenges for you people. And I will be announcing all those in my Instagram. You please watch in that, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
To start the actual session, are you having some papers with you? Yes, the first activity is paper folding activity. So you have to fold your paper in 5 different ways. That is, first fold, and second another one fold, third another one fold, some way different, and fourth and fifth, some 5 fold you make in your paper. Just you fold your paper, one first fold, and different way, second fold, and the third different way, a third fold, and different way, fourth fold, and like that 5 folds you make and show that paper. Fold it and show. Fold, you fold it. Yes, you have done it, correct. Now, you unfold the paper and fold in the same way as you did first time. You unfold the paper and fold once again in the same foldings as you did in the first time. Yes. Good. Now, you once again unfold. Now, this time when you fold again, you have to fold in a different way than that of the first one. All the 5 foldings should be done in a different way from the first one. Okay, done. Good. So now it's a reflection time. How did you feel when you fold the first time and when you fold the second time? Which one is easier? Second one is easier. Oh, great. Susie? Second one. First one. Okay. So in this second one, so this paper folding activity, most of us will find it easier in the first time when you make the first folding and you open it up and then you fold it in the same way as the first one, which is easier one, than to make a different one in the second time. So most of my clients felt that it is the first time when they felt easy, but
Actually,
I appreciate
that's sorry, that's what I meant by second time, meaning you asked us to fold it open and then refold adhe illa. Adi easier irundhudu. You know, guidelines irundhudu. So it was easy to just
correct. Yes.
Guidelines.
அதுதான் இங்க அதுதான் point.
When I said second time, I meant refolding the same way. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So that is the thing here. The second time when you folded the paper in the foldings which is available, it is easier. The third time when I asked you to make a different kind of folding, you found it little bit difficult, but whether it is not possible, but you made it possible with some effort. So second தடவை நீங்க அதே foldingல மடிக்கும் போது கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா இருந்தது. Third தடவை மடிக்க சொல்லும் போது அது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருந்தது, ஆனா முடியாம இல்ல. கொஞ்சம் ட்ரை பண்ணோனே நீங்க ஒரு third time உங்களால different folding பண்ண முடிஞ்சது. So now you correlate this paper with your mind. Are you getting now? So in mind, we are making every impression, our thoughts, our actions, our beliefs, everything will make an impression as folding in the paper. பேப்பர்ல எப்படி அந்த folding ஒரு இம்ப்ரெஷனா இருக்கோ அதே மாதிரி நம்ம மனசுல நம்மளோட செயல்கள், எண்ணங்கள், நம்மளோட வேலைகள் எல்லாமே இம்ப்ரெஷனை ஏற்படுத்திட்டே வரும். When you want to change that impression, first time it will be harder, and our brain and mind will get accustomed to the foldings. Our brain and mind will get accustomed to the impressions. So every time we will be having our experience based on those impressions only. Are you getting clear? So எவ்வளவு நம்ம தெரியாமலே நம்மளோட மனசுல நம்மளோட மூளையில ஒரு இம்ப்ரெஷனை ஏற்படுத்திட்டே வரோம் அப்படின்ட்டு. So it's very crucial. When we try to make a different set of impression, it is difficult, but it is not impossible. You have to try your best to make a different impression. Once you start making different impression with your thoughts, actions, and beliefs, then you will be able to rewrite your own life story. Are you getting? So this is the real thing about this activity, paper folding activity. Now I have given you the clear picture why mind is necessary and why putting things into mind is also very, very necessary. So next is, we are going to reflect on the previous year, how our 2022 has gone, year in review, reflecting on the past. Only I am having 2 questions. First, reflecting on the past and being in the present and for the future. So only 2 questions. You can take your sheet of papers or otherwise your notebook, and you can answer this briefly. What are your big and small wins in 2022? What were your big and small wins in 2022? For this, you can also use your sheet I did it activity. I have given you one sheet, I did it Canva sheet. So you can write in that, or otherwise you can write in your journal. When you are done, you can answer the second reflection question. What are 3 lessons you learned in 2022? So if you have done, you can share if you are comfortable. The two reflections. Are you hearing me? Okay. If you are comfortable, you can share the reflections, or otherwise I can move to the next.
I don't mind sharing the lessons that I learned. Um,
Okay.
I think the 3 lessons I learned is, one is I definitely learned to handle disappointment better. I used to get very aggravated if, like, for example, if a parent reaches out asking for classes, but they never bother to follow up or reply. That used to irritate me. I used to be very disappointed because I felt like I had failed them, but I learned to handle that better. And then I learned to be kinder to myself. I think the last year, there were many instances where I found that I had to be kind for myself because there were a lot of things that were just not in my control. So being harsh was not serving any purpose. And I also learned to be a little more open to criticism, self-criticism, as well as any feedback that comes in from outside, whether it be in the way I handle the house or in the way I take my classes, or whatever it is. So those would be my 3 lessons for 2022.
Great lessons, Kripa. So criticism, accepting criticism is a great lesson. I have also learned by paying so much. So, but the lesson is great for our lifetime. Thanks for sharing that. Susie, do you have anything to share?
Yes, ma'am. எனக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எனக்கு prioritize myself, self love. அது இது பண்ணிட்டேன். அப்போ பீப்புள் ப்ளீஸரா இருக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு பவுண்டரி செட் பண்ணும். சே நோ, நோ சொல்லணும், நோ சொல்லணுன்ற இடத்துல நோ சொல்றேன், ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன், பண்ணணும், இன்னும் நிறைய பண்ணணும், இப்போதைக்கு பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். அப்போ செகண்ட் நெகட்டிவ் பீப்புள் இருந்துட்டே இருப்பாங்க. நம்ம அத அவங்களுக்காக நம்ம இறங்கி வராம நம்ம மூவ் ஆன் ஆயிட்டே
அதுல
இருக்கணும்.
இந்த செஷன் டிஸ்கனெக்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா திருப்பி அதே லிங்க்ல ஜாயின் பண்ணுங்க. என்ன? ஓகே.
ஓகே மேம்.
So thanks, Sushi, for sharing your experience. Now, moving on to the next, to experience in 2023. What do you want to experience in 2023? What does your dream life look like in 2023? You take your time and to write 3 sentences about it. இந்த 2023 உங்களுக்கு எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நீங்க கனவு காண்றீங்க? second reflection question for your experience in 2023. One small thing you will do every day to be your best self. You write about only one small thing which you intend to do every day to be your best self. Say, for example, if you decide to go for walking, you should wake up at that time for going out to walking. So one small step you have to write. Now you have written your dream life in 2023 and one small thing which you intend to do every day in 2023 to reach your best self. And now you have to define the action step or define the intention for your 2023 to make your dream life into reality. Now you can list out, list out 10 things to do to reach your life of dreams. உங்களோட 2023க்கு உண்டான கனவு வருஷத்தை நோக்குறதுக்கு 10 விஷயங்களை லிஸ்ட் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. So now you have reflected over your 2022. What are all the wins and losses? And also what are all the big lessons you learned? And then we listed out our dream life in 2023 and what is one action step. And also we have listed out what are all the steps to be taken to make your dream life into reality in 2023. Hope now you have a clear picture how to achieve your dream in 2023. If you are having a clear picture, give thumbs up. Yes. Now, if you take these 10 steps into serious and you make it into action, then surely you are going to achieve your dream life into reality in 2023. My best wishes for your dreams to come into reality. Now, we are moving to the next part of our session, which is live meditation with Vivi, which is dream manifestation meditation. Are you ready for the meditation? Now, sit comfortably with your back straight. Gently close your eyes. Take 3 long grounding breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You are walking in a very beautiful pathway. Now, visualize one thing you want to manifest in your life in 2023. Say, for example, if you want to have good relationship, you visualize that. If you want money, you visualize that. If you want to have happiness, you visualize that. If you want to have good health, you visualize that. You imagine yourself